this place. Let's get after it. Finland's taking possession in their own end. Here he is, wrists it on net. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Team Germany's finally pushed through, and they get the first goal here late in period number 1.
Sometimes at the end of a period, you know the intermission is coming, you know you're getting rest, and all of a sudden the tempo and the urgency increases, and that's what I saw this last shift, and the reason they scored that goal.
What a steal in his own end!
Team Germany's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks, they've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find...
Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Second period's underway as the puck is dropped. Well, taken by Mueller. Passes it over. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks it. They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you gotta have the will. Oh, with that goal against, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, it's been a lackluster effort. They didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
Team Germany's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning...
Big miss!
That's a massive miss, James. You're in primetime scoring area in the middle of the ice, and you go that far wide, that's a tough one.
And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. They have dropped the puck here in the third.
Very entertaining game.
Handles the puck. Shot. Scores! And they needed that.
Oh, they certainly did. Now they're within 1. They're within striking distance of the equalizer here, James. They're playing on their toes. It's about staying there and keeping the foot to the pedal. The goaltender's always going to tell you after a great game that it's all about the team win, James. But I think he's disappointed here because he could just taste the shutout. He's had a fantastic game, one that he deserved and possibly earned. Just let that one go through.
Finland's got one back here in the third. Now can they find another, Cheryl?
You need to find another gear. When you're pressing, you have your opponent on your heels. You have to try and find a way to bury them and build, and that's what they got to do right off the hop here on this game.
Team Germany's in now. Takes that pass back at the point. Scores! What a shot!
Well, without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot, pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
Team Germany's now up by 2 here in the late stages of the third. It feels like time is on their side.
Time is on their side, but they're going to have to finish it. And the clock seems a little thin right now for them. And on team distance, they'll get their netminder out.
Dishes it off. Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, or in this case, the fan base.
It's amazing how a game can change within seconds and how the temperature meter can completely switch. And that's what's happened with this goal, James. You can certainly tell that the energy has shifted, and they're looking for the equalizer.
One-goal game now. Finland's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting with within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this face-off is to get possession.
Moves the puck down low. Toss in front. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And this one comes to an end. And a big-time effort here in the quarterfinals punches their ticket to the semis.
I've been very impressed with this team, James. I mean, you come together in a short-term tournament, you have to find chemistry right away. If you don't, coaches have to make adjustments, and they have been made. And it certainly paid off as they hit the semifinals.
Well, the quest to become world champions continues for one of these teams, but the others, the dreams died.
Yeah, it's died. They're going home empty-handed in the long term, and it's real tough. You know, you've connected with your teammates, you forged some bonds, and now you're on your way home. You've exited early, and you feel it.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski saying peace. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. This is what you play for. Moments like this. And that's knocked away in the defensive end. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are now underway in period number 2. Well, and they get it done. Breakaway! Scores! What a finishing all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury in the back of the net. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening and he takes it. Well, it's a privilege to be on the power play, and you want to exceed expectations, and the coach's reaction is telling the unit, you exceeded them.
Switzerland's broken through and has the game's first goal here in period number 2.
Well, typically the better team edges out their competitor, and they have been the better team for almost 40 minutes of this game, James. And he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
They're tied up with the goal!
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
The midway mark of the frame, we got a tie game. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Away, picked up along the wall by Andrighetto. Passes out front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
Team Switzerland's gone up by 1 here late in period number 2. Now to see if they can build on this when they get to the third.
Well, that one to pounce right off this face-off, James. They've had a ton of urgency in
Possession on the play. Takes a shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one and still a critical 20. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. Final frame is underway here. thanks to that quarterfinal effort. Wow.
It's all about one and done now, isn't it, James? I mean, you build in a short-term tournament, you find a way to play your best hockey as you hit the playoff rounds, and if you don't, you go home. So next up, semifinal action.
You know, Cheryl, when you look at the length of this tournament, this has got to be a big emotion dump here for one end of the ice.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it is a grind at the end of a long season. You have to come together, find a way to work together to be able to push forward, and it ends not the way you want. It's a tough pill to swallow.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski, and we will see you next time from ringside. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. You can feel the intensity of this one, and the play continues. Too much congestion in front. That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Welcome back, She's Pounder. I'm Cybulski. You do you, and here comes period number two. Who will be the first one to block it? And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. In the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Still scoreless as we are now under. Czechia has won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Stars! The deadlock broken as we finally see the game's first goal. Will it hold up now?
Well, we're in the second half of the game, so it certainly took a while, James. And I don't think you change your mindset now that you have the lead. You got to continue to attack and try and put in another one.
Ahead by one here in the late goings of the third period. Now will it hold?
Well, it would expect to hold. James has taken the whole game to get a goal, but you
won the draw. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. To the empty net, and that doesn't go. Team Latvia's got possession of the puck. A shot at the empty net. Scores into the empty net. Pounder, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter, and it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal. Well, the playoffs are a grind, and there's no one knows it better than the coach behind the bench right now. You know, he may be tired, but he's not showing it. He's very expressive right now as they get the insurance marker that should clinch the series.
Czechia's effort has really impressed me tonight here, Cheryl, and after that, EN in the old statistical book only adds to their lead.
Yeah.
Saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Merzlikins is on the bench. The extra attacker's out. All into the empty net. They score.
This is a tough one to take. You have the extra attacker on the ice. One miscue. It goes 200 feet and is in the back of the net. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
Czechia's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. And that's it! And a big-time effort here in the quarterfinals punches their ticket to the semis.
They've been team, James. When you come together in a short-term tournament, you have to find chemistry right away. If you don't, coaches have to make adjustments, and they have been made. And it certainly paid off as they hit the semifinals.
Dream of being world champions comes to an end at one end of the ice, but business continues for this other group.
Yeah, it's so tough when you get to these tournaments. They're long, they're at the end of the season. I've been there at World Championships, and you have to be dialed in and bring it at the right moment. That's exactly what's happened for the one side that's victorious and moving on.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Powder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the back to even strength on the ice.
The power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK
Scores! It's in the back of the net!
There's a reason why coaches talk about crisp passing and execution. They get angry and you skate in practice if it isn't on the tape. He puts on a clinic here in distribution, and it winds up as a goal.
Team Sweden's gone up by one here in the late stages of period number one. Perfect timing as we near the intermission.
Yeah, and sometimes when the offense isn't coming, you got to stay the course and just continue to grind, and that's exactly what they did, and now they wind up with the game's first goal.
Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you. Opening face-off for period number two, about set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you Team USA is going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, these below-the-goal line goals are so difficult to track, James. I mean, when the puck carrier's below the goal line, everyone's turned puck focus, toes are turned, and the shooter gets lost in coverage to a quiet area of the ice and makes himself available for the pass. He delivers a one-timer that just beats the goaltender who's still looking at the puck.
Team USA's equalizer comes on a lot of hard work here in period number two.
The coach will be happy with this performance, the pushback, the fight to claw their way back in late in the second, and this will set them up. Gustafson's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it can... Denies him on the slumber! Well, there you go. The end of the third period. Regulation has been played out, and we still don't have an answer. We still don't know who's going to win this one. So buckle up, because overtime is coming up next. Overtime, moments away. Tension, anticipation. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Sends it over. A chance to win it. Score! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his goal.
Yes! They take it in overtime! What an effort by this team out there tonight! Love the international flavor with this handshake here at the World Championship, but very different emotions, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's showing respect for your opponent in a hard-fought battle, but both had goals of moving on, and on one side, they do not, so it's really deflating, but on the other side, it's business as usual. They've got to push forward and look towards the next game.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us.